people ask me why I decided to start a channel here about fruitful trees or fruitful trees, trees full of fruit. And I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and we had fruit trees there, but I wasn't interested in fruit trees when I was growing up until I became about 20 years old. There are some fruits I never even tasted, and to this day I have some friends from Brooklyn. It's hard to believe they never eaten a mango. And I was like, that is just insane. But then I think, you know, that's the way it is. I mean, I didn't have a mango until I was 20 years old. And people have had, you know, it's just amazing. People are growing up on this in most parts of the world. Then I moved down here to the tropics on purpose here to South Florida. And I started eating fruit off the trees. And I fell in love with it. The first fruit I actually ate off a tree was actually a grapefruit. It was in California. My friend said, oh, I used to live at this house and it had a grapefruit tree. I said, really? I would love to try a fruit off the tree. So we tried it and I was hooked ever since. Really amazing experience. And it seems like we take it for granted if we didn't grow up like that. But if we grew up with fruit in our backyard, we don't think much about it. But boy, that was an amazing experience for me to have that fruit like that. And so now I try to have fruit as much as possible, or even just growing my own food, whether it's vegetables out of the ground. I think one of the coolest things is to pull some greens out of the ground and see a carrot connected to it. It's really an amazing, cool experience that a lot of people in big cities don't get a chance to explore or experience. And you see behind me, sprinkler system just came on as I started talking here. And you just think about the technology we have today. Yeah, there's nature, there's rain, and there's back to eating gardening, and other great things we could do. And then there's things like sprinklers. I'm here in a neighborhood where, you know, it's a community, so we have to have sprinklers, which is all good, it's all fine. But when I moved here, I have a little garden around the edges, but the really cool thing is, I didn't know I had a mango tree until somebody mentioned it, but still I didn't see mangoes, and it's been 1 year here, and now I got mangoes growing on a tree. And in my other property, I have over 50 fruit trees. And then another property, I have 10 fruit trees. And when I get a place, the first place I go is the yard and start planting some stuff. Because that's the coolest thing to me, from every standpoint, is seeing this. Flowers and fruit is God's, like wonderful art. And, he's the greatest artist. And when you look at the beauty of a flower, you cut open a fruit and look at a fruit, it's just absolutely amazing. And to see that grow on a tree is really breathtaking, to me at least. And then to eat it is a wonderful, amazing experience. So as the sprinklers are going on behind us, I'm learning more about just where I am, the different trees and everything else. I'm going to do another video counting how many fruit trees I see on the way to work, because I've been taking bike to where I work, and it's about a 5-mile bike ride, but I see tons of fruit trees. And right now it's spring and the fruits are actually starting to blossom, so now it's even easier to find those fruit trees, and many of the fruits a lot of people haven't even heard of yet. So I'm going to just show everybody here a couple of the different trees we got growing on. See, there's some of our garden right there. A couple of things growing in the cement. But here is the mango. Well, that's a big orchid tree right there. It's beautiful. But right there, well, where is it? Where's is that our mango tree? That's the orchid tree. And right between there's the mango tree. Look at that. So cool, folks. Just really cool. And those little baby mangoes. Is that a red one on there? I didn't even see that. That's cool. And in about a month, those are going to be big. And look, this is a small tree, and look how many are on there. So for those of you that have grown up around mango trees, you're like saying, that's not that impressive. But those of you, my friends in New York and stuff, this is like on every block, all over the place. It's the coolest place to live. It's like, remember that game Candyland? That's what it's like. It's really, really cool. And, I planted I have a lemon tree growing. That's a lemon tree. No lemons on there right now. And then I'll pan over here. I have another mango tree. And then I have another mango tree that's going to grow really nice. Anyway, folks, I just wanted to share that with you and give you kind of an idea why I came up with this channel, Fruitful Trees. And I'm looking forward to making more videos because I see so many people with fruits that they just treat it like it's the everyday thing. But I'm just so blessed every time I see a fruit tree. I'm like, this is amazing. And there's so many I see, and I got to start videoing these because I know some people out there are going to say, that's pretty cool, I didn't know that, or that's interesting. So subscribe to my channel, Fruitful Trees. You can subscribe right here. Get the word out. Maybe somebody else will subscribe, post a video to your Facebook page, and you can check out my previous videos of my the trees I just planted, the 50 fruit trees I just planted at my property. All right, until then, everybody, see you later, and keep growing.